second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high.
Hey love, welcome to our cozy corner. Let's dive into today's vibe. Hey, welcome to the very first episode of Candidly Chan. This is basically just my podcast taking, myself through the journey of becoming my dream girl. I'm so excited to take you on this journey, again, to become the woman I've always wanted to be, my dream girl. I'm calling this my dream girl era, and she's just basically all about herself, doing what's best for herself, no matter what, no matter how she feels, no matter what's going on around her. Just someone who prioritizes herself. This podcast is going to be all about self-growth, tapping into that dark feminine energy, that sensual, confident energy, and creating the life I've envisioned for myself. For a long time, I was going through a lot. I was going through a lot mentally and emotionally. I struggled a lot in my life with depression, anxiety. For a long time, it was untreated and just not being paid attention to. But I also wanted to be the woman that I'm trying to become now. I've always had the vision of who I wanted to be. But again, I was just stuck in that place of misery. I was comfortable in my misery. And I was just waiting for that day where I just woke up and I was perfect. I woke up, I had the discipline, I had the drive, I had the motivation. I would make a plan. This is what I want to do. This is the kind of woman I want to be. This is what my days look like. And then I would expect to wake up the next morning and just get up and be ready to go and be that person automatically. That's another thing I've struggled with. Patience. Patience is not something that I am skilled in. Patience and perfectionism. That was another thing, again, like that all or nothing mentality, that because I didn't have enough patience to sit in the progress and to understand and appreciate the progress when it didn't look like what I wanted it to, which was an extreme version of what I was even capable of. It was out of my league. Nobody wakes up and it's just perfect overnight. So it was something that I needed to adjust mindset wise, and I was stuck in habits that didn't serve me. I wasn't stepping into my power. I wasn't stepping into my strength as Chandler, as a woman, as a Black woman, as who I am. I was just letting life pass me by and just hoping that it would work out for me. And recently, I've had a lot of life changes. In May, I graduated from college with my undergraduate degree. And then unfortunately, 2 months later, my mom passed away. It was sudden, it was unexpected, and it pushed me to do a lot of reflecting. My mom was my best friend. She was my right-hand man. She was my everything. She was my world. I didn't even have any other words. She was just like, she was everything. She was my core. So of course, once you lose someone and you're grieving someone who had such an important place in your life, it's important to reflect on what that person and what you're doing now. Like, what now? My mom was my best friend, so it wasn't like my life depended on her, but there was a lot in my life that included her. She was my number one cheerleader. She was everything to me. Also, it's death. When you're confronted with death, especially that closely, and the way everything happened, which I'm not going to get into detail, it pushed me to confront my mortality. And it's not all these things that I'm going to talk about, all the traits that I've had. These are all things that I've had visions for a very long time. But again, it was just the mindset thing. I just wasn't able to shift that mindset to be able to get up and do what I needed to do. And again, through my mom's passing, I had to reflect a lot on what I was doing with my life, what I wanted to do with my life, and making sure that I didn't let life pass me by, and also being sure that grief didn't pull me under. I also had to look at why I have a history of trying to do this. I wake up one morning and I think I'm gonna get my life together, and boom, I've had a history of doing that for years. And so something I wanted to sit and listen to within me was, what happened? Where did we drop the ball? Why did it fail? Those are key things for me to remember to be able to implement a new plan that works. And again, just like I was talking about, just the things that I've been struggling with, my lack of patience and my need to be perfect. I held myself to a high standard, and I did not give myself that much grace, really any. So it was just like, once I failed, that was it. It was just done. So I went through a lot. I just graduated college, post-grad. What do I do with my life? My mom passed away. I'm in this very pivotal point in my life, and I have to make some important decisions because of where I'm at in my life right now. These are decisions that I more than likely would not have made if my mom had not passed away, if I'm being completely honest. So I had to confront a lot of truths. I had to confront a lot of harsh realities about myself. And I just knew and felt in me that it was time to evolve. It was time to grow into that woman that's been waiting for me to be ready. It was time. I'm ready. I am ready. I was ready when I decided, and I am ready now. And this dream girl era, again, more specifically dream woman era, is really about everything. It's about embodying a strong woman. It's not just about aesthetics. It's not just about my job. It's not just about how much money is in the bank. It's not just about any one specific aspect of life. It's about everything. It's about embodying confidence, sensuality, and strength. Those are three really important things that I want to be the overall theme of this era. Three things I really want to focus on and evolve and grow. I have goals for each area. I want to better myself in every possible way that I can. So I have goals for each realm, each quadrant. Career-wise, obviously, I'm post-grad. I'm in grad school right now. I want to finish grad school, get a well-paying job. And I also, right now, short-term goals, more short-term, is to get a job now. I don't have a job. I quit my job about a month and a half ago. So I need a job and to start my career in digital forensics and or e-discovery. Some personal wellness goals I have are to eat better, to move my body in whatever way it is comfortable for me. I'm still trying to explore that. I don't think I'm a gym girly. I think I'm more like yoga Pilates, but I'm trying to explore. But a goal is to move every day. I need to start getting those steps in. I need to go to the doctors and get my asthma checked out before I start walking. But I do want to start walking. I want to start running. I want to be an active person. I want to start doing sports. So those are my goals in terms of personal wellness. Just maintaining a healthy lifestyle in every way. Routines, keeping care of myself, eating right, not drinking too much alcohol, paying attention to how much weed I'm smoking, everything like that. Just the overarching goal is to be healthy. Now, for my aesthetic goals, I have a few. One is to obviously maintain and keep my locks cute. I want to learn how to do makeup. Nothing crazy. I don't think I'm ever gonna be the whole crazy face makeup girl. It personally alienates me, but I do want to learn how to do soft glam natural face makeup. And I also want to get my lashes done. My lashes and my waxes done regularly. Now, what will be wax, you may ask? I want to get a Brazilian and have my armpits waxed on a regular basis. Those are just maintenance things. Obviously, my nails. I want to keep my nails done as well. Toenails and fingernails. So those are my goals, to be able to maintain all of that. And then lastly, through all of the things that I just listed, what I really want to maintain and improve is my mental clarity. Just learning how to be more present, learning how to be more in the moment, learning how to cope better with my anxiety, which I've learned a lot, but there's obviously still more to learn. Learning how to cope better with depression, learning how to cope with overthinking. Again, just being present in the moment, being happy, enjoying the little things. And I know that doing all of these things, all of the things that I just listed previously, will contribute to my goal of just achieving mental clarity and learning how to be present and genuinely enjoying life, which is something I haven't done for a long time. So I want to get there. I want to get to that point, and I know that these are the steps I need to take. So why a podcast? Why are you doing a video? Why am I doing any of that? Something I knew that I lacked was keeping self-accountability in terms of discipline and control. So one of the things I wanted to do when creating these routines, when creating all the steps that I needed to take to become the woman of my dreams, was to consider, again, as I was speaking about before, to consider what set me back before, why I wasn't already where I wanted to be. Accountability, keeping myself accountable, and something that helps other people. For now, these videos will be posted privately, but I am going to edit them like a real podcast video. I have an intro and I'm gonna have music in the background, and it's gonna be edited. So this is a project for me, something that I have to be consistent with, to keep myself accountable. And once I get to that dream woman, to look back and see everything manifest. I want to be able to grasp it, and I think it's something that will be very valuable to me now and moving forward as I grow and evolve. It's going to be something that I'm going to enjoy looking back on, something that I'm going to use moving forward, because these are going to be candid chats about how I'm feeling. So in this podcast, I'm going to take you through my journey, building my routines, reflecting on my self-care, and learning how to embody the dark feminine energy. The way it's gonna go, every day, my daily episodes are going to be a morning and night reflection or talk or chat, and then little check-ins throughout the day, just depending on what I'm doing, just so that I have something where I have literally a visual diary, a visual journal of my days and how I feel about them, because obviously I can take videos and but that doesn't reflect or show how I feel about my day. So it was important to me to be able to talk in these videos and not just make cutesy aesthetic vlogs, because I want to be able to talk it out. I want to have a space to talk it out. And it feels more official when I'm talking in front of a camera rather than just talking to myself around my room. This feels like it's going towards something and it's going somewhere, which it is. So I'm excited for this journey. The next video is going to be a video going into depth about my non-negotiables, my vision board, breaking down my vision board, explaining every single aspect of my dream girl era, the woman I want to be. That's going to be the next video. So stay soft, stay sexy, and always a little untouchable. Until tomorrow, babe. Good night.